Hey guys, it's Jason and welcome back to another episode of Bigger Than a Star, Backstage at Somebody Nobody. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jason Carroll and I am an actor, singer, dancer, and I am in a small production of a big show called Somebody Nobody over at Power Story Theater in Tampa. So it's Thursday afternoon and I just got done getting ready for the day. We have a show tonight which I'm super excited about, but I want to get a few things done before I head over to the theater. I want to get like my eyebrows done and I want to eat, obviously, and some other things. So I just figured I would bring you guys along. You can kind of see what I do before I go to the theater, and then I'm gonna take you to the theater and you can get ready for us and I'll ask the cast some questions and we'll just hang out like we always do. Maybe I'll get you some more clips. Rude. It's the last weekend of performances and I'm really excited because this process has just gone by so fast. We have performances tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, and then it's done. I really feel like we just started rehearsals yesterday and it's just been such a fun process. I feel like I've gotten really close to this cast really fast, which is really awesome because you don't always like everybody in your cast. But luckily somehow we were blessed to really get along and like each other, and I just think that's really cool. Hey guys, so I know I said I was gonna bring you along with me during the day, but I ended up not, because I really ended up not doing anything. I went and got my eyebrows done and that was about it, and then I went home and I ordered pizza and I took a nap. So that's what I do before going to my show. It was just one of those days and it was really nice to be able to take a nap, but now I am on my way to the theater. I'm changed, I'm just in some like loungy clothes because I'm gonna go put my makeup on and get ready, and yeah, so. So, the lighting probably sucks because it's getting dark, but the parking lot was full, so I had to park down the street from the theater, which is like the most annoying thing. And I think someone's backing out of the parking lot right now, which is even more annoying because I'm not gonna walk back to my car. So I guess I'm just stuck parked down the street. But like, I was backing out of the parking lot and everyone was like zooming around me and not letting me back out, which happens every single time I have to back out of the parking lot. And I can't quite wrap my head around why people are such rude drivers. But anyways, we are here at the theater. Hello.
Hi, friend.
For the award ceremony 6 months later. No. Right? So that's maybe some people were in other shows, but so I thought that, you know,
Are you recording?
I am.
How's the vlog?
It's good. I was talking to them earlier and I told them that I was going to take them with me and show them what I do the day as I get ready for the show, and you wanna know what I did? I got my eyebrows done and went home and took a nap. I had so much more that I wanted to do today, but
It's okay.
and it's okay. They had a great day. They didn't watch me nap and they didn't watch me get my eyebrows done, but they're here now.
That's what counts, and we're happy to have everyone here with us today.
I looked at when they were doing the award nominations because Darnie and I went to that.
This light is like really washing me out. I look really white. Yeah, forgive the lighting, because like really I look like this, but we have like this really awful light back here. Like this is our light. This thing, which is really this thing. Like, a new highlight contour palette because these are glowy to the gods, and I'm gonna use this for this really shimmery shade right here, which I did try out today at home. I'm gonna use this for Galaxy tonight. It's like really shimmery. Like you're gonna look at my face and be like, damn, to the gods. That's what I hope everyone thinks. I want like them to actually physically yell that. To the gods!
I don't know how high those chances are.
Is she okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is what I do before going on stage. I finish doing my makeup and then I get a back massage from my stage manager and drink coffee.
Yep. Yeah, we spoiled him. Spoiled.
Okay, so right now they're doing the pre-show speech and Marie Claude and I are getting ready. So you get to hang out with us back here while we get ready, while the show goes on. Can you film me with my makeup now? Can I put my makeup on now? Yeah, can we switch? Yeah, I'm backing up so we can switch. Alright, good. Marie Claude is savage today. There's a ratio. She's still talking. The woman doing our pre-show speech she's talking all about heart disease. Where's the cane? Where's the earring?
Glucose test for diabetes. These are all things that if you know and a heart problem. So take care of your heart, and then others will take care of your heart too. And I think it's perfect that we're going to see comedy because stress reduction is also a good stress relief this evening. So thank you for having me. Enjoy the show.
Check out. There's more speech.
Oh my God! There's blood! There's blood!
What? You're going over your line on the toilet. Everyone else is taking.
All right. I can do this.
So it is Saturday now, and I had a rehearsal this morning. I had 2 rehearsals this morning, and now I am home, and I'm actually gonna get ready here because I wanted to show you guys kind of the transformation of what it takes to become Galaxy. So I'm gonna show you how I do my makeup and all that. I'm not really gonna show you, but I'm gonna kind of do it on camera so that you can see it, so you can see the before and after, kind of with better lighting and all that. So let's get started. Okay, so annoyingly enough, my camera died when I was towards the end of doing my makeup, but it's done now. So this is kind of the final look that we go for. It's very highlighted, very fun, very glowy. But yeah, so now I am headed to the theater. Tonight, my dad, my nana, my sister, people that my sister used to coach cheerleading with are all coming to see the show tonight, and I'm super, super excited for that because I'm really hoping that they like it because it's such a funny show and I just love having people around and it's such a big crowd that's there for me. It just makes me happy. At the theater, I've been here for a while now. Our house is open and it is the second to last show. We close tomorrow night, which is really sad. Tomorrow afternoon.
Thank you.
So I just got done, you know, I got ready before I came, so I'm just kind of hanging out, you know, eating chips like a healthy actor.
Chips.
Okay. Chips. And yeah.
Cute. I kind of feel compelled to get out of this a little bit intimate.
To bring out my my unmentionables.
Well, I mean, they're unmentionable, but they're like right out there for the world to see, so.
It's scandalous back here. Okay guys, so I probably can't talk as loud anymore because the house is open, and if you guys don't know, you probably don't. This is our dressing room. It's really, really small. And this up here is not closed, and if you come up here, I'm gonna give you a little peek. You can see into the house. I hope none of them saw us. So we can't be really loud back here, ever. We also have this whole backstage area. Like we have a bathroom right over here, and this area which you can't see because it's dark. Yeah, it's dark back here, but this is like all the space we have. This is the microwave for our flapjacks, and then so when I did vote here, because this is my third show here of the season, when I did vote here, we had like clothing racks out here that we could change, and we also kept some clothes in here. And then when I was in 12 here, which is the second show I did here of the season, we had a rack out there as well, but only the kids changed in here.
In my room,
So yeah.
we have like a
Ask any questions at this time. They're really very, very friendly. Yes, Diane.
How do you keep straight face?
Honestly, I have no idea.
The inside to your mouth, all big mouth.
There was a couple times that I'm like, don't laugh, don't laugh. But it worked out most of the time.
Yeah, I want, but it's funny too because we've seen the evolution of a show. If anyone's ever been in a show, it starts in one place and ends in another. A key point is finding Charlene's wallet. One night, their wallet was not preset in his pocket.
Oh no.
So when they got to that moment and then there's no wallet, it was like they kind of looked at each other and instantly Lowly just grabbed the blanket, threw it over Jason, was like, go ahead, look in her pants. And it was hilarious because even in that moment, then he pretended to look at her pants. Or maybe he did, I don't know.
And then our lovely Lowly here says, let's call her Charlene.
And it just really shows that even in crazy moments, they're able to stay focused, stay with the character, and keep the show moving even so you don't know that they made a mistake. Yeah. Any other questions? Yes?
Well, after you've been doing this for what, week?
3-week run, yeah.
How do you come down off of this?
This is their 12th show.
I'm gonna be so bored.
I don't think so. Well, they're college students, so they got like finals coming up and all that fun
Some
stuff.
of them.
Yes.
I'm choreographing 2 musicals, so I just go directly into the next project.
What musicals?
I was gonna say, let me let you know, I am choreographing 2 productions. I'm choreographing over at Cookstead High School. I'm choreographing The King and I, and I'm also choreographing Guys and Dolls at Cookstead High School. So for me, I just move on to the next thing.
Are those
And
musicals coming up soon?
Yeah.
Guys and Dolls is March 30th to April 1st, and then The King and I is April 27th to the 29th. 26th to 29. So come support the kids because they're all great.
And then they turn out to be young adults and then they're on our stage.
Well, since Jason is talking, can I just ask?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, how did you find this character? Where did he come from?
The thing is, it was supposed to be played by a woman.
Sheena to kill herself. So that took a lot of work and just sitting down and asking myself and reading the script and looking for all the little clues that pointed to, the reason.
Well, I think Jason had the hardest time with Galaxy's Dark Side.
Yes.
Finding the truth, and well, then I kill you. But I mean, that's not a line we can. I don't know you all personally, but I'm assuming that's not a line you would say to someone very easily. So it was hard to convince Lowly and Kristen that he was capable. He has to convince them that he's capable of doing anything to them, or else that scene doesn't work. So the more we played in it, the more we challenged him, the more we asked him to give more, do more. And then once the show starts, as a director, it's not your show anymore. So it's great to see that they continue to work, because it's a completely different show today than it was opening night. And the things that they discover, the things that they do to create their own truth and keep their characters fresh and alive 12 shows in is really just a great thing to watch. The collaborative nature of theater is so fun. So fun to watch. But it's a great show. Hi.
How does it feel to go from the first night to the ending night? Like, how does that compare? Like,
Kristen.
Yeah.
Well, take that.
We certainly, you know what, it's kind of interesting. I find that, as opposed to the first show, well, when you first open a show, you're always worried about, you're kind of like, okay, what comes next? What's my next line? Oh God, somebody dropped one. No, they didn't. I heard it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. And you just kind of are always like on edge, like, okay, we gotta keep the show going, keep the show going. As of now, this final weekend that we've had, these characters are us now. And we are able to kind of live as these characters in these scenes and naturally, organically, kind of feel out what happens instead of worrying about, oh, where am I supposed to walk next, So it becomes kind of like a beautiful, natural dance the last weekend. And it's really, really fun and kind of magical, I think.
Yeah, it's easy to go on autopilot though.
That is true. You have
just
to
go through it. So you have to find ways to keep it alive every night and do something different each night, and always try to discover something new about who you are, because these thoughts come, as an actor on stage, these thoughts have to come to you in that moment. And it's really easy to just turn that off and keep moving and just do the same thing every night.
If you see it as another chance, every performance is another chance to live as your character and experience fresh things. Tell a story as your character. You discover so much more about the person you're playing, and it becomes more you than it's pretty cool.
A couple of you worked together on other shows before.
Yes.
A lot of different
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
So how do you leave those other characters behind? I'm thinking specifically Decision Heights.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
yes.
very
Yes,
dramatic.
these three, yes.
Yes, very dramatic. To come to this one that's the whole 180.
well, Decision Height. The thing that I always have to keep telling myself, or reminding myself when I do a production, is that every production has a common goal: to tell a story and to inspire an audience. Always. That's theater for me, anyways. And with Decision Height, it was, as far as transforming from one character to the next, Carol Henderson was still like the quirky, bubbly, kind of crazy one that would just do crazy. She was the pilot with glasses that flew without the glasses. So as far as like developing a new character, something that really helped was the accent. Because Carol didn't have an accent, but Lowly definitely does. So that, it stems from the speech, and then with the speech comes natural movement, and with natural movement and speech comes a whole different person. As far as interacting with Kristen, it's been a while, so time definitely helps. And the stage is wonderful.
This is
Creating
also-
a new environment.
It's a completely different kind of show.
Oh, well, absolutely.
This is very, what's the name of the show? Somebody Nobody. This show,
She's already done.
What's going on now? This show is very farcical.
Yeah.
It's very almost slapsticky. So it's, for me, this character was almost, actually Decision Height was really hard for me, because naturally I'm kind of a crazy, zany, expressive sort of person.
Right, and
So
Virginia's
Virginia's super
square.
reserved kind of brought in, whereas Sheena is completely the opposite of that. So, for me, developing this character was like being given a piece of chocolate cake. It was like such a delight to get to just go crazy for once, because the more reserved character is actually pretty hard for me.
I would like to add something to that though, but you sometimes find you're a character type without knowing it, right? So Carol Henderson, which Leanne played in Decision Height, had a ton of brothers in the show, and she talked about them. They were like Timmy, Tommy, Bobby, Johnny, Joe, right? And her mother left her. In this show, she has Joe Don, Joe Boy, and John Moe, and her dad left her. So it's really interesting that, without even thinking about it, we're in the mix of these shows, and we're like, wow, this actually has a lot of connections to Carol. And who would have known? But it means that Leanne has a character type. That as an actress, she's very vulnerable. No, but as an actress, she can play a vulnerable person, a person who is, might be struggling with herself. Whereas Kristen, not everybody can pull off a Sheena. Sheena's character is so bold and so over the top and so crazy that what Kristen brought to Sheena was a truthfulness that made her relatable. You put Sheena in the hands of a different kind of actress and you've seen a different show, right? So there were certain qualities that they both had, and being able to work with them in the past, knowing what they're capable of, we all said, let's go for it, Oh, you're not really meant to be a woman and a man. Maybe you're like, no, you're not. No, let's just play it this way. You're a man. You're a woman. Nobody knows. It worked. It worked perfectly with what the intent of the author was. She just wanted to pull the wool over your eyes at the end. There was no need for it. You would have liked Galaxy just the way it was. It was just a little thing that the author did to say, see, you never know. You never know what's happening in Hollywood. There's so many layers to the crazy. But I really, this cast, and Lisa, and of course Darnie and Nicole, who are our tech, and then Fran, who allow us to pick these plays that challenge us. I think it was great. I don't think we knew going in that we would like this show as much as we did. It's been a great ride, and it's fun and funny. And we're so glad that you are here and that you've been a part of it, because everyone is special, And so next year, that when you come back to another talk back, we'll be talking about somebody nobody remember. And so let's remember all these great characters. So give them one last hand. Thank you guys. They're up here. They're going to stand for a few minutes, those that can, and come on and say hello, take a picture, do what you need to do. Thank you all for coming out.
Hey guys, so that's it for our run of Somebody Nobody over at Power Stories Theater in Tampa. I am so happy that every single one of you came on this journey and watched the show come to life. You got to watch us create these characters, and I hope that you got to see the show. We had really amazing audiences, and it was just so funny. People had so much fun. We got so many compliments on it. I really think that this show had a great message, and it was funny and lighthearted, and it just gave people a good feeling when they left, and that is more than I could ask for. If you guys want to keep up with me or keep up with Power Stories Theater or anybody in the cast, I will link all social media below so that you can find us, you can keep up with us, you can keep up with them, you can keep up with me, all of that. So thank you guys so much for watching. And please continue to go support local theaters. All right, thanks guys. Bye.